Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my theory tuition series where we're working together step by step through the ABRSM theory grades. There are loads of resources available to help you on my website. If you go to sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets. You can download those in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series. There's a page there with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can also access information about the books I have available. I've written an exam technique guide, how to take your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's full of tips and techniques on how to best prepare for your exam and also how to make the best use of your time when you're actually in the exam room working through your paper on exam day. So if you go to sharonbill.com, you'll find it's all there. If you can give me a like, that'd be really fab. That'd be super encouraging to me, and please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. There's lots more in store. And so now we're going to have a look at the final paper in the 2017 Grade 4 practice papers. So this is paper S. It was never actually sat as an exam. It's just given to you by the ABRSM as extra exam revision, laid out in exam format. So we will jump to page 19 and together we'll work through the answers of this specimen paper. And so, as I always say, have a go with this on your own first of all. It doesn't matter if you go wrong, you'll learn by your mistakes. Always write in pencil. Have a nice sharp pencil, otherwise you may lose some marks if your answers aren't clear and neat. And have an eraser to hand. It's pretty certain you'll need that. And also have a ruler to hand, and then we're ready to go. So I'm hoping that you've had a go of this. And so we're going to be referring back to this little bit of a melody by Debussy. And then we'll have a look at the first section here. So we're going to have some performance directions here. Remember, this is all of grades 1, 2, 3 and 4 accumulated. You've got performance signs, you've got Italian terms, and now you've also got some French. So there's no alternative but to have a good crack at revising that. Get creative with your revision techniques. Get somebody to help you and test you if you can. I always recommend that you group them thematically. Collect all of the grades thematically linked, so anything to do with fast or slow or loud or soft, and colour code it, whatever it takes to help you to remember them. I don't think that being multiple choice necessarily makes it any easier. Sometimes it can throw you off the scent. So here we go. You first came across Dolce in grade 1, I think it was, so it's a while ago. So Dolce means sweet or sweetly. Tristamenta or Tristamenta, I'm not terribly sure of the pronunciation there, is sad or sorrowful. And Perdendosi is dying away. There we go. So let's move on. We need to answer true or false to each of these statements. All of the melodic intervals in bar 1 are major seconds, so we're just going to have to go through one at a time. So don't forget your key signature. We've got C to B flat. That's a major second. You count from the lowest interval up. B flat major would have C in it, and you can notice it's a full step away, a full tone away. That would be your major interval. So we've got C to B flat. We've got B flat to A flat. B flat to A flat, again that's a major interval, it's a full tone away, and A flat major would have B flats in it, so that's that. So we've done C to B flat to A flat to G flat, A flat to G flat, again that's a major second, you can see you're a full tone away, and G flat major would have A flat, so you always count your lowest note as the tonic. So that's that. G flat to A flat, same thing reversed again. A flat to B flat, we've done that one, same again. B flat to C is a major second, full tone away, and B flat major would have C naturals in it. Now here we've got C to D flat, don't forget your key signature, that's only a semitone away. C major would have D naturals, D flat is a minor second, so that one is not a major second. So it would have been true all the way up till the last note of the bar, but then that doesn't now fit. That's a minor second, so ultimately that statement is false. So now we need to notice if the largest melodic interval between two notes next to each other in this melody make a perfect octave. So we're looking for the biggest jump between two notes. So we know all this is pretty much seconds. So here we've got a little bit that here, there's your big jump. That's the biggest, I would suggest, just glancing through. So visually I've just sort of scanned through and found what I thought might be the option. There's nothing bigger than that. And here we're going from C to C. So that's a perfect octave. And there are no accidentals or anything that could change that. So, yep, that's a true statement. There we go. Next one, rewrite the note in bar 5 so it sounds at the same pitch, but we need to use the alto clef. So we need to put in the clef and the key signature and then rewrite the note. So I'm going to do the clef first of all. So there's middle C. There's our clef. Bit of a double bar line. Key signature of 4 flats, so B flats, C, D, E flats, A flats, D flats. So let's now get on to the thinking part of the question. So the bar 5 note here, so here is middle C and it's 1, 3, 5, 7. It's the B above middle C. Of course I know it's B flat, but your key signature's dealt with that. So it's a 7th above middle C and it's note B. So here 1, 3, 5, 7 is the ledger line and that's our note, and it's a dotted minim, so don't lose any marks by missing the timing. It needs to be the same note value as well as note pitch. There we go. So let's have a look at this next one. How many Demi semiquavers are the tied notes in bar 4 marked here worth in total? Now I find this much easier to do visually. So we've got a crotchet tied to a quaver, or a quarter note tied to an 8th note, and then the dot after that makes a half as much again, a semiquaver or a 16th note. So we need to see how many Demi semiquavers all of these make all together. So this one we know divides into 2 quavers, 4 semiquavers or 16th notes, and then that will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Demi semiquavers or 8 32nd notes. Half of that is 4, and then half of that again is 2. By all means map out all of them if you find that easier. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. So I've not got too bogged down in the maths, I've just sort of visualised it and worked it from there. Let's turn over the page. So now we're on to intervals. And so we've got some harmonic intervals, which if you remember means that they come together one on top of the other like a chord or a harmony. We always count from the bottom note, and we always take that bottom note as our key note. So here we have a 1, 2, 3. So if we put that first of all, a third, that's half of our marks already. So there's no need to panic. We've already got half marks straight away. Now here we have an E to a G sharp. E major has a key signature of F, C, G, D sharp. So G sharp is part of that major key, and so it's a major third. I do recommend that you have all your major and minor keys written out in full, right at your circle of fifths. The link for how to do that, I've done a video showing you how to do that, can be found in the description below. And so then you've only got to think about it once instead of racking your brains every time you come to a question that requires you to know your key signatures. Okie dokie, let's press on. So we've got a 1, 3, 5, 6. So something 6, that's first of all done. Now our lowest note is A, and we're going up to an F. Now A major would have a key signature of F, C, G sharps. That's not an F sharp, it's an F natural, which is smaller. So we've made the interval smaller, it's gone from major to minor. And also we know that A minor has a key signature of nothing. That's part of the A minor key signature, so that's a minor 6th. The minor interval is a semitone smaller than the major. So here we have a 1, 2, 3, 4th. Now we have a B flat. Now B flat to E flat would be perfect. However, this is an E natural, and so that perfect interval, B flat to E flat, has been made bigger. We've augmented it by adding a natural sign, and so that's an augmented 4th. Next one. Now this time it's the same principle, but we need to add the note ourselves to create the interval they've named, and we need it to be a melodic interval, so just watch out, it's not one on top of the other, it's one after the other as if it was a melody. So let's first of all deal with the number. We need a 7th, so you can either count in steps, space line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which takes you to there, or you can count 1, 3, 5, 7, just jumping the spaces. So here, that's a C. Now C major has no sharps or flats. C minor would be B flat, making that major interval smaller. So it would need to be a B flat, and the key signature for C minor would be B flats, E flats, A flats. The B flat is already there, done the job for us, and so that's already a minor 7th now. So a major second, we need to count from 1, 2, next door notes. Now here we've got an F sharp. A major second is a full step, so we need to go from F sharp to G sharp. So we need to add a sharp there. Alternatively, if you find it hard counting and thinking in F sharp, if you think from F to G, G would be part of F major scale. So F to G is a major second, and so if we parallel move those up, F sharp to D, G sharp must also be a major second. So there we go, that's that one done. And I think we'll leave it at that. We'll look at the next video, and we'll look at the next questions in the next video, Dearie me, muddling my words up. I do hope that's helpful to you. I hope that you're enjoying it. I certainly am enjoying working through it with you. If you go to sharonbale.com, it's all there for you. Please do give me a like, that'd be super encouraging to me, and subscribe to my channel to keep updated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.